For module 4, I worked with SQLite3 and Tkinter to make an application basically to view user profiles and their ranks and whatnot as kind of a simulation for the game we're doing for a team project. So to kick things off, this is just basic SQL or SQLite3 information to create tables. So I have a user table and a rank table. So each time this file is run, if the table exists, it drops it and then just reruns it. So it reinitializes the database essentially, and then inserts the basic user. So this is just a test user. And then the cursor will return exactly who all is in there, just so I can make sure that everything has been populated correctly. And then there's also this execute, where every time there's a new user, there's a new user, automatically assigns them the rank ID of the first rank ID, which is bronze. That way it's just automatically populates new users as the bronze rank. And I will just go through here really quick and show you what the program actually looks like. So if I run this main file, it's just a Tkinter Python GUI, so I can view users. If I refresh, I see that there's a user in here. This is me. It's the image for the bronze rank. Then it tells me how many points I have here. I can edit a user, so I can edit all the names and then update them, or I can just delete the user entirely. If I want to add a user, I'm just going to add test first name, test last, and username is just test username, add user, and then it tells me that was successfully added to the database. So if I go back, I go to view users and then refresh again. Here I have the new user, test last, all of that stuff. Edit, I can change this to just be like something funny and then update the user. If I go back and then refresh again, we get something funny right here. Didn't spell it right, obviously, but if I go back, I can also add points to users. So if I add it to myself, I can add 500 or 5,000 points. Got the wrong username apparently. Yeah, it needs to be a capital B. So add points. It does save stuff in the text boxes, which is cool. Add points, added 5,000. So if I go back here to view users and refresh, we see that now it has 5,000 points here, and it updated my rank icon to be the platinum. So that is the highest rank icon. And I can edit here as well. So it's just a basic like user information system to be able to view users, add users, delete them, add points to them, check what their current point in rank is and everything like that. And then I'll just close that out. And each of these different classes is essentially just a page there in the Tkinter application that you saw, and they can interact with each other and their functions in them and all of that as well. So adding points to the page gets kind of complicated with making sure that you have all of your elements and it's pulling correctly, and then making sure you're using your cursors to select what you need from the database and things like that. So it can get a little bit convoluted, but it got working really, really well. And that's just a super quick rundown of what I did for this module.